Hello to all of my cancers. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your reading from the 26th of December, which is Motivational Monday, to the end of the year. That's right. Cancers, let's get right into it. The sweethearts of the Zodiac, the mother of the Zodiac, the money sign. Cancers, I am talking to each and every one of you, Cancers. Let's go. Let's see what you can look forward to coming up. Don't forget to set your notifications to all. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, set your notifications to all, because I do have a special video coming up for every sign. Here we go. Cancers, I'm talking to you if you have Cancer anywhere in your chart, including your MC or IC. All right. Here we have judgment in somebody's favor, right? Here we have the Lover's card, the Hierophant card, right? Somebody may have been in a relationship with a Taurus, who they felt like was a lover, or somebody could have been in a relationship even with a Gemini. And again, something is saying, whether it's a working relationship or professional relationship, doesn't matter what kind of relationship somebody was in, I'm seeing judgment in your favor. That's what I'm seeing. Judgment in your favor. A fight is over. Something has long ended. Somebody is still being reminded. It looked like something that somebody said or did to you, Cancers, may have cut real deep, like a sword, right? And so when you think about a sword cut, that calls you to question your power and your intellect, right? The sword energy causes you to feel powerless. Like, wow, something just like that fight just like drained me. Emotionally, it hurt. It really, really hurt what somebody said behind my back or did or something like that to me, right? So it could have even been with an organization. It could have been a church. It could have been with a job. It could have been with a person, place, or thing. Let's just put it that way, right? But so that thing may have felt like it made you feel like a half of a person. You know how like something just like, wow, you know what, that thing just cut deep, right? Whatever the comment or whatever cut deep. But Source is saying to you, hey, listen, don't let it cut into this right here. Don't let it cut into your power. Turn away from it. You know how to make money. You weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth. And then if you were, then that part that shouldn't resonate with you. But if you weren't, like most people weren't born with a silver spoon in their mouth, Cancers, the energy of money is very attractive to you. So my feminine signs, this is why I really want to get all of my zodiac signs together to say, make sure your feminine energy is right? Make sure you flush out all that toxins from that feminine side of yourself. You all are natural receivers. So my feminine signs are Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus, and Pisces, right? So in tropical astrology, you have five divine feminine. Everybody, first of all, embodies feminine and masculine energy, right? So you want to make sure there's a healthy balance of that. And if your default is to be in receiving mode, feminine energies are characterized as being receptive, magnetic, possessing strong inner resources, right? So if people are coming to you for resources, that's your time, that's your energy, whatever their resource, a hug, a kind word, a drink of water, since you're a water sign, you want to make sure it's not poison. You want to make sure it's not toxic, Cancer, okay? And so again, something that you went through with somebody, judgment is in your favor. And, immoral judgment is in somebody's favor. So Source is saying you can put the swords down. Whatever they said or did to you in the past, it's over. It's been over. It may have cut you real deep, caused you to start thinking about some things for a long time. But it was only to serve as a lesson for you to learn, hey, listen to your intuition about something long before somebody says or does something to cut you, okay, Cancer? That was the whole lesson you were supposed to learn. It's over. Judgment has always been in your favor. So Source is like, I'm trying to get you rooted and grounded and creating a life that you absolutely love and are pleased with. But sometimes, Cancers, you don't know that until you've been deeply hurt by somebody's comments or their actions, right? So now that you learned the lesson, you can just toss that out of your water. Get your sacral chakra back in alignment, right? So you can get it back in alignment through water Watsu. You can look that up online. It looks like synchronized swimming, right? That's what it looks like. Kind of, or some kind of like water exercises, but it's water Watsu. You can do juice fast. You can do hip opening yoga poses, some kind of massage to get your passion back, like passion about, you know what, let me get my hormones balanced again, right? So here we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is again where somebody was not born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Somebody's like, I know how to work, I know how to earn money, but there may have been a blockage, and the blockage was is that you kept replaying the past over and over and over again, just kept reliving that. So right now, Cancer, we are in a this cycle that we're in is a cycle of the cycle that we're in is a cycle of taking the initiative, like initiating change in our lives, right? So where am I putting my energy? Am I putting my energy to something that happened in the past where there was some kind of battle and I had already won, and you know people had already retreated and I'm still in fight mode? I'm coming across as cutting some people off in words. You know, I'm you know, cutting people off in mid sentence. Is my words or my actions cutting people like a sword? If that's the case, you know, I'm still in bondage to something. I'm still giving that thing power, right? And so here we go. We got a lot. So yeah, somebody is overthinking something. We still have a lot of air. We have the six of swords, the 8 of swords, and the 10 of swords. So somebody has on some cards the person is lying down with 10 swords in there, but this person is they've arisen out of the ashes, right? Out of a fight as being victorious. What somebody was wishing or hoping on you didn't happen. It didn't. You got in your boat, you sailed away from it. Your ancestor says no. You know, judgment was in your favor. It's over. It's over. Move on. You're protected. You're okay, Cancer. You're all right. And it doesn't matter how many people it was. It could have been family members or whomever, or ex-lovers, somebody you could have been married to. But those people are still in their own personal hell. They're still down there. The energy is trying to get your attention. So it'll come in however it needs to come through. So what that means, Cancer, is like, what that means is like, these phases that we're going through, we're coming up on the 29th. Mercury is retrograde, right? So the messages that would have just like zipped on by are like now going to be in slow motion. Oh, this person is thinking about you. They're trying to get their energy is trying to warm up to you for some reasons or not shape. Let's say, for instance, okay, let me give somebody an example. Let's say, for instance, what they did in the past was hurtful. It could have been your job, ex-lover, the mother or father of your kids, whoever it is, right? In their mind, they thinking that, okay, because their idea of forgiveness is different from your idea of forgiveness, right? So your idea of forgiveness is, I forgive you, but you no longer have any access to me because I've given you so many chances. I see that pattern isn't going to change. You have it in you to vibrate that low. Like somebody who something is seriously wrong with them. You know, like if a person says, you know, all is forgiven. Forgiveness just means, okay, forgiveness means that I'm releasing that weight, that burden from me, right? It has nothing to do with the other person. I'm releasing the burden. But there should be some change on the other side. Like, so you've given them enough chances to realize that there has not been any change on the other side. Like, I don't care if it was 6 months that we hadn't seen each other or talked to each other, 8 months, 9, 10 months, years that we hadn't talked to each other. Every time I have to cross your path, I'm getting that same low vibrating energy. So now you're done. It doesn't matter who it is, okay? So you now know how to do things to nurture yourself. You're your own soulmate, right? And so what Source is trying to send across your path, now that you have sailed away from energies that have deeply hurt you in the past, Source is like, I'm about to send your soulmate, meaning your soul tribe, and also your twin flame, if that's what you want. Either way, you feel whole and complete. You know how to nurture yourself. So some people want to be in a romantic relationship and find a new soul tribe. Some people don't. But either way, you don't have a problem taking yourself to dinner. You don't have a problem taking yourself shopping. You don't have a problem taking yourself to the movie or theaters. You don't have a problem spending time with yourself because you know exactly how to nurture yourself, right? And so, and a lot of you all, because you're learning how to save money, because you're learning how to save time, you're starting to see your money. This is the secret, is that when I know how to nurture myself, I don't have to go out there and frivolously spend because I need something to temporarily soothe my pain. I know how to nurture myself. So if that means, hey, taking a spiritual shower and a spiritual bath, which didn't cost me any money. I don't know anybody's water bill that was like the cost of a expensive purse or expensive shoes. So I'm saving money by sitting myself right in this nice tub, Epsom salt. I got the music playing in the background. I feel 1,000% better because in my mind, I'm imagining all of those toxins coming off of my body from the inside out, going right on down the drain. Problem solved, right? And then to add, to add more to the healing, I'm listening to my sacral chakra music. I'm getting things in alignment. And to add more to my healing, tomorrow morning I'm going swimming. You see what I'm saying, Cancers? So you've learned how to nurture yourself. And so I do see somebody in a space where they're not coming across as needy and complaining and emotionally out of balance. That's what I'm saying. And also you feel like you have emotionally, like you got a new spark, a new flame within yourself, right? You're newly inspired is what I'm seeing. So there's no need for you to give your past any energy whatsoever is what I'm saying, because you know how to nurture yourself. So you're not looking for them to say, oh, you look nice, or you've changed, or something about you has changed. Of course I have. I don't have you in my life anymore to stress me out. So of course I've changed. As a matter of fact, you can't tell that I'm glistening and gleaning. I feel great, right? So yeah, anyway, so again, you're not giving past energy any energy whatsoever, because people are starting to really awaken to the energy you put out into the universe, whether it's through your kids. Some people are in such a good space, they don't even realize that their energy is like spreading throughout your own household. So your kids could be in a much better headspace, your money is looking better. And you really think about, it's like, you know what, when I released certain people from my life, things started to get better. At first I couldn't see it because I was so hurt. But now when I really look at my life, wow, look at my life, right? That they don't have access to me anymore. So yeah, so again, a fight, a battle, or something with an organization, or what could have been an old job, it could have been any kind of an organization, a church, whatever, is over. You just feel like, I'm living in the prime of my life. I'm feeling great, and things are only going to get better. Things are only going to get better. So if you had to leave your whole family behind, for some of you, all sources about to replace them with some new energy. So yeah, their energy could be calling you back, trying to bring you back, but it's a bait and switch. So don't fall into it. Don't fall into it. You're that close. There we go. Then I just say somebody's whole family about to be replaced. Somebody could be trying to reach out to you. They're dealing with at least 5 generations of just real bad energy, right? And as much of a sweetheart as you all are, and as compassionate as you are, it's best to keep right on moving, because this is what you're this close to your vault opening, right? You're this close to your vault, and it doesn't matter what's going on in their lives. And I'm gonna say this, and I even down to the point of you hearing about them crossing over. I'll just put it that way, right? Keep moving forward, because somebody should have said goodbye permanently to somebody, a couple of people, a long time ago. Just like you leave a job. Now you all know what I mean by that, because somebody was wishing that on you, right? And so you're not trying to be around to hear the story about, oh my God, this happened to so and so, and at least Cancer could call to check and see if they're okay. You're just going to have to wish them the best on the other side, right? Because you had to pull yourself up out of a real dark space, and then hearing about that will drag you back down memory lane, right? And you start the process all over again. Now what are you doing? It's just a vicious cycle where Source is trying to bring you into this. Your money is in perfect alignment. Source is trying to connect you either in business or romantically with a new family. So you're making an impact on the world and the community at large, and financial independence. Everything is in alignment for you, and you're literally right in front of your vault. So no matter what you hear about people, you're going to have to be prepared to, hold on tight emotionally and say, I need to keep on moving forward, despite what people are saying behind your back, because they've already been saying it, Cancer. Here we have the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords energy is on the throne, vetting all the energies coming through. So let me just say this, okay? So I'm going to give an example about work, and I'm going to give an example about your personal life, right? Personal could be somebody you dated. It could be your family. Doesn't matter. Personal life, right? So as far as work is concerned, if you left an organization, you were just, like their words and their actions cut you like a sword. Maybe they whatever you can think of, their words and their energy just cut you like a sword. They passed you over for positions. They lied about your qualifications. They talked about you. Did all kinds of things to project their negativity into your water, okay? Because remember, your feminine signs are receptive signs. So everything you heard about what they said about you behind your back, every naughty thing they did behind your back, it just set in your water, right? And let's say somebody from your old job calls you and be like, oh my God, did you hear so and so and so and so? You can just clearly tell them, just say, you know what, that was another lifetime ago and I've already healed from that. So I'd appreciate it. We can just switch the subject. That's kind enough. That's like you're not being mean spirited to them because you're no longer hurt by it. You're actually healed by it. So I don't need to talk about that. And if that's all they call for, the conversation is already over, right? Or if they try to somehow say, oh, no, I was just telling because I know you used to work here and such and such and such and such. Like, yeah, but it took a long time for me to heal from that, from all of that trauma, and I'd rather not talk about it. If they somehow try to bring it back up, just let them know, hey, you know what, I need to leave. I need to get off the phone. So you carry on, have a good life. It's good talking to you, but I wish you the best, and block them immediately. Because after you've already told them, I really don't want to hear about that. I worked real hard to heal from that. And somehow they couldn't stop themselves. That may not even be intentional. Remember, they're still in an environment that culturally is toxic, right? That's one example. Second example is because some people wish you to unalive yourself or to be unalive. They wish the worst on you, what they thought was the worst. That worst they wished on you, sources, no, you're actually having a rebirth. So your past has ended. Like your past is no longer alive. We unalived your past. They wanted you unalive physically, but sources, no, I unalived your past. All those people that wish that harm on you, I ended that. So that is unalive. But you on the other side has risen to your throne. You're in a very powerful position. That's why Queen of Swords is yeses or yes, no's or no's. That's why when somebody called you to tell you about an old job, you vetted it quickly and said, no, I don't want to hear about that. If they can't stop themselves because they're still culturally tied to that negative work environment or that negative organization, low vibrating organization, you very politely say, you know what, you have a nice day, and block their number immediately. They've just kicked themselves out of your universe. And so along the same vein, when we talk about people in your personal life that wanted that, maybe an ex wanted that for you, right? That also could come back on them. That could literally either hit them or hit a loved one where they're so grieved, in their lives, that they're in a dark space. Either way, you just keep right on moving forward, right? And I'm saying wish fulfillment here. Wish fulfillment. So it's going to come across to these same people that you're not giving energy to is that you're selfish, like this person's arms is crossed. But really, this is self-care. This represents when I finally started pouring water into myself. This is Cups energy is water. When I finally started pouring fresh water into myself instead of allowing people to dump their toxins into my water, I came across to them as selfish. But I'm not. But they're the ones that's really selfish because, again, people project their energy onto water signs, right? And to receptive signs, feminine signs, earth signs, and water signs. I'm no longer letting people put their negative emotions into my ear gates, eye gates, nowhere near me, right? So that's what I'm saying to you. You're no longer interested in negative conversation about anything. You've moved forward into a better life, into a much better life. So if you've been by yourself for a long time, Cancers, it's because you had a lot of traumas to heal from. A lot. The longer you're by yourself, you had a lot of traumas to heal from. Sources like, I want to make sure you're able to identify. And when I say by yourself, again, not everybody's interested in a romantic relationship. If you feel like, it's going to take me some time to open up room for even friendships because I've been so hurt, it's because that was how deep your trauma was, right? 9 of Swords. Yeah. Yep, 9 of Swords. That lets me know that, like I said, there has been some energies that cut deep. Their words. And here's the thing. You may not have heard everything somebody said or did, but when you're by yourself and you have time to think about some of the low vibrating things they did, if they did it to other people, guess who they've also done it to, whether you could hear them physically or not. Source downloaded that energy into your universe to remind you, don't ever go back there. Don't go back there, Cancers. Don't go back there. Doesn't matter who it is. And these are people that got close to your heart. So somebody's heart chakra was grossly out of alignment, right? And so when your heart chakra is out of alignment, your heart chakra, it looks like you could have caught pneumonia. You could catch colds easily because, again, your heart hurts. And the element of air is connected to thinking. So you could have been overthinking something where it just literally made you sick, right? And that piled on top of more hurt, on top of more hurt, that top, caused some kind of, fragility in your immune system, right? It also lets that somebody was always putting other people first, being a people pleaser. You could have, all of a sudden you got all of these allergies. Again, heart chakra out of alignment, right? So some of the things that you can do is Reiki. This is going to help you get things back in alignment. Reiki work, hugging yourself, some kind of emotional freedom technique, some kind of breath work is also really, really good. So yeah, let's get your heart chakra back in alignment. So if somebody is an artist, whether you're going to be writing a book or some kind of painting or singing or something having to do with art. You could be a chef, something having to do with creating some kind of art is going to help somebody get back into that creative energy and not giving so much air, meaning, oh, you're thinking to who hurt you in the past. The fight is over. You already won. You already won. Judgment is in your favor. So whatever somebody was plotting and planning, judgment was already in your favor. So just take some time to breathe out. You've been giving a lot of air to something that happened in the past, and it was several somethings that happened in the past. So now you're saying, nope, I'm on the other side of all of that. I don't wish anybody any harm, but even if at the risk of me being by myself and having to cut everybody off, I'm moving on. I am moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I am moving on. Moving on. Yeah. So let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. 0, I am observant, right? Angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay, Cancers. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. That's right. I am observant. You're paying attention with your spiritual ears, your spiritual eyes. The only reason why you're looking back is to forgive. Like, I'm finally looking back one last time to forgive, but some people have absolutely no access to me. You're getting back on your throne. Like I said before, you got a lot of wealth here in your cards in terms of your community, your impact on your community. I'm seeing financial independence. I'm seeing wish fulfillment in every area of your life, including your friendships, your romantic life, every area of your life. It's going to feel like for somebody, hey, I'm literally living heaven on earth here, right? And it's nothing that, people who wished harm on you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. So let's keep it moving forward. 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 Freedom. Affirmations for freedom, because you're free. You're free. Somebody, well, like I said, is in your mind. Your heart is connected to thinking. And when your heart chakra was out of alignment, somebody felt imprisoned in their mind. Like, why can't I stop thinking about this? But the reason why Source kept that keep getting on your mind is to let you remind you to never go back. Never go back. Some of you all have given people so many chances. It's like almost you had to question, am I smart? Like, what is wrong with me? Every single time I give somebody a chance, they do something to hurt me again. Not again, no more. I am free to be me. I am free to live fully. I am present in this moment. I am not bound by my circumstances. I am stronger than fear or doubt. I have the power to create a new reality. That's you. That is what I have for you, Cancers. Thank you all so much for joining me again. Happy Motivational Monday. It may be still Sunday in some parts of the world, but this is your reading from the 26th of December through the 31st. It's time for you to just, like I said, forgive whomever for whatever and get back on your throne. Get right back on your throne. And even if you allow certain energies to come back into your life, just like the phone call from an old job that I said, you've allowed certain people back into your inner court, but you're even vetting them, because now that you're at a higher frequency, people may think, oh, you know what, I can go back and I can tell Cancer X, Y, and Z. No, it's not that easy. Hold on, cowpo. No, you can't. If they call, like I said, they call in, oh, guess what happened? Did you know something? Yeah, but, it took me so long to heal from that they're going to quickly know that you've changed, that you're at a higher frequency. If they go back to talking about it again and you say, well, I got to go, click, and you block their number. They have no more access to you because they still don't know how to control their emotions. And it's not a safe space for you to talk to, because whether they knew what they did or not, whether it was intentional or not, they just hurt themselves by hurting you. And you're no longer receiving their projection into your water. So again, water, feminine, when you know that your feminine energy, your divine feminine is aligned properly, you are receptive to good energy. Good energy is attracted to you. You'll quickly be able to identify when it's not. And also, you possess strong inner resources. That's what I have for you, Cancers. Thank you for joining me. Again, I hope you all had a wonderful holiday and continue having a wonderful holiday. I will see you all on Wednesday. Bye.